I'm at a later stage in life. I left school after my GCSEs. I didn't do A-levels. Got to travel the world, New York, Stockholm, London, for different companies. I had a career change. I've got my family at home. I need to get back in and do my bit as well. So I would like to do the qualification as quickly as possible. The 2-year felt like a perfect route for me, really. I explained my story, my life experience, and then he made it happen. I'm Tony Ubershare. I'm a first-year student at UA92 and I'm studying a PE degree accelerated. Clearly I'm a mature student, to say the least. I actually spoke to one student who said he was a mature student at 21, so I think I'm probably extra mature. My career before this, I was in the retail fashion world. I spent a long time in that career. I was working for a company called Hackett in Stockholm. We decided to close a lot of our stores temporarily during COVID times, and it just gave me a bit of time to reassess and think about what I wanted to do long term. And I sort of realized that I'd spent the best part of 20 years in a career that I didn't really have that much passion for, although it had served me well over the years. I sort of sat down and thought about all the things that I am passionate about, and what was clear was some of the things that I'd done along the years, working with people, building teams, relationships with clients. I really enjoyed that side of it. So that was important to try and keep that. But also what was very obvious is that I needed to do something with sport, fitness, health, well-being. Then I realized, different types of jobs that I could probably try is things like teaching and coaching was two of the most obvious ones. So I quit my job and I found a position as a PE teacher in Stockholm. It's supposed to be a temporary role for 3 months. I ended up staying for 2 years and I absolutely loved it. I decided after 2 years that this is probably what I want to do long term. It's brought me here really to get myself qualified. Living in Stockholm with my missus and 2 kids, I was looking at different options in Sweden to study. The path seemed quite long for me to do it there because I left school after my GCSEs and went straight into work practically. I didn't do A-levels and the route there was a lot longer. And also I would have to do it in Swedish, which is another challenge. So I half-jokingly mentioned to my missus that I found a course in Manchester that was a 2-year accelerated degree. To my surprise, she was into the idea. Well, she certainly didn't slam the door in my face. So I thought, okay, there's a chance we could actually go and do this. So then I reached out to student recruitment officer, who was fantastic. I explained my story to him, my life work experience and what I wanted to do with my teaching experience. And then he sort of banged the drum for me here, I guess, and made it happen. Quite honestly, I wasn't sure how other universities did it. Is when I've spoken to friends and family and explained, oh, I'm doing this module at the moment. I'm like, oh, okay, you're not doing other bits and pieces? And no, it's just this one now, and we do this for 6 weeks and we're assessed. And for me, that's amazing. So I can just focus on 100% on one thing, put all my energy into that, understanding that module, and then just finding the result of that assessment and moving on to the next one. I think it's great. They call me the dad in the class. I feel probably more like the granddad, but I enjoy the fact that they kind of see me in that way, actually. And a lot of them come to me for advice on bits and pieces. I feel like I'm really enjoying it at the moment. I've traveled quite a bit with work and seen some of the world. I've lived in different countries, managed to make a pretty good life for myself wherever I've been. The fact that I've got a family now that I'm really proud of. I have got off to a good start this first year at uni. I was slightly anxious about the result of my first module, not really knowing where I was going to come in, and I'm very happy with my result. I've set the benchmark there now, and I really want to do everything I can to continue on that level, to come out of this place with the best result I can possibly get myself into a job that's related to all of these things I'm learning at the moment. That's my aspirations for the next 2 to 3 years.